One blueprint can make your life calmer, less expensive, healthier, and easier. If you could do something once that'd save you years of free time, support healthy family eating, and help you pay off your mortgage years earlier, would you do it? Families whose members eat a balanced diet increase their chances of having good physical and mental health. This includes diets high in fruits and vegetables, beans, peas and nuts, with chicken, fish, eggs, dairy, even red meat on occasion. Establishing a repeating menu can be life-changing for families, especially if you get the kids involved in the planning. Choosing the meals you're going to have and the ways you can save money while still eating healthy are things that children can get involved with. And rather than giving your children an allowance for doing nothing, let them earn a part share of the savings from lower food costs. You'll be amazed at how cooperative and resourceful they can become. The first value of creating a repeating menu is you can accurately predict the amounts of food you'll need, avoiding food wastage, which saves you money. It's important to remember we can only spend our money once, and food is one of our major ongoing costs. It's estimated in New South Wales, Australia, by the EPA that up to 20% of all foods purchased are thrown out. And yearly waste is estimated at costing average families between $2,500 and $4,000 every year. And even if you're one of the rare families that don't waste any food, you may be shocked if you do the maths on your food expenditure. As just one example, one of the main reasons we opt for takeaway is convenience. But if it's just as convenient to pull a meal out of the freezer, you can save $50 a week spent on takeaway and pay it off your mortgage. At 6.22% interest, the $50 a week saved on takeaway, if paid off a $500,000 mortgage, can pay it out 4 years and 5 months earlier. Now, combined with reducing your food wastage to zero, saving you another $50 a week minimum, you can pay your home loan out 7 years and 10 months earlier, saving you $330,000. Now, I'm not a financial planner. I was just an average wage-earning mortgage holder, but when I did the maths on how I could better manage our food, the results were life-changing, financially, health-wise, and time-wise. The second value of having a repeating menu is you'll have everything you need to cook for any meal you want. How annoying is it to go to cook something and you have an essential ingredient missing? For example, it's hard to make a spaghetti bolognese sauce without tomatoes. Plus, because you know exactly what you need, you can take advantage of non-perishable sale items. For example, 50% off passatas or cans of salmon, etc. The third value is you have the flexibility to swap meals around within the fortnight or month if needed. You can easily mix it up if you feel like something different, or you can take something out of the freezer last minute and microwave. The fourth value is if you plan a healthy menu, you eat better. The recommended daily maximum of salt is just 1 teaspoon a day, and there is no recommended amount for sugar, just maximum amounts, which is 6 teaspoons a day for women, 9 teaspoons for men, and 5 teaspoons on average for young children. Yet some of our breakfast cereals contain up to 42% sugar. Even many of those marketed as healthy contain over 20% sugar. In some cases, ice cream has a lower sugar content. Can you imagine giving your child between a third to almost half a bowl of sugar every morning? We do it because we don't know what we're doing. We're busy. Kids want sugary cereals because they taste great, and the picture on the box looks healthy. A healthier alternative could be oats, which contain 0% sugar, soaked overnight in milk with cinnamon and prunes, or a Wheat Bix style cereal at 3% sugar. And lastly, if a menu is displayed, the first person to walk in the door can begin meal preparation. This can make a huge difference to the ease of a working day To walk in after a long day at work and have dinner started or prepared can be a godsend. So where do you begin if you're creating a repeating menu of healthy meals? Think about what your family likes to eat and then layer those meals across your working fortnight or month. You may be willing to have one popular meal once a week, others once a fortnight, still others just once a month. So what works when you're working out a repeating menu? If you're both working, buying an upright freezer can transform your meal preparation, giving you more free time, you'll waste less food, plus you'll spend much less on last-minute takeaways. Begin by putting your most challenging days in first. That could be if you need to pick up your children late from sport. On difficult or late days, plan for the quickest and easiest meals. These can be things like a pre-made spaghetti, soup, casserole or similar that you have thawing out in the fridge, ready to pop in the microwave. And on early finishing days, put on a meal that needs longer to cook, ideally one that needs little attention once it's on. For example, a casserole or a baked dinner. Put a meal in the slow cooker in the morning so it's ready to eat as soon as the pasta, rice or fresh steamed vegetables are cooked. And never cook just one meal quantity at a time. Freeze leftover portions for another night or use leftovers for healthy lunches. It usually makes a similar amount of mess to create multiple quantities as it does to make just one meal. The prep time will be a little bit longer, but if it frees you up totally for another night, it's well worth the extra effort. And the thing that can make the biggest difference is to have cooking half days when you make up massive amounts of food and apportion them into meal-sized lots ready to pull out of the freezer on busy days. You can experiment to find meals you like that are both convenient and healthy. Pre-prepped breakfasts, lunches, and even foods diced and ready to go can make healthy eating much more doable. To learn more about how to practically work out food amounts linked to your repeating menu, go to Google and type "setting up a repeating menu" into your search bar. Choose "Setting up a repeating menu, best parenting advice," which is a website I've set up. The steps show just how easy it can be for you to set up your own repeating menu, and it's all free. I hope this can help you to automate your cooking so you feel less stressed, eat more cheaply and healthily, plus have more time to do what you love most.